Alright everyone, welcome back to another review on Everything iCafe. Today we're going to be reviewing an app called iTranslate, so let's load that up. So you see here I actually have a translation. This is the one I used in the written review that you're looking at now. When you launch the app, it'll just be blank on top and ask you to select from one of these two options below. Notice here it's the American flag, and this is actually Spanish, which had a United States in parentheses, and I'll show you those options right now. The way you choose the language is you actually go into the settings here. From settings, you can choose two languages, any two, and they're kind of interchangeable. So you can see there's a pretty nice list of languages here. And the reason that this is so impressive is because this is not a translation app that does written translation only. It's actually preferred to use spoken translation. So you'll see what I mean here in a second. So all these are the languages supported for talking. And then there's additional languages below that are supported only in the kind of text translation that you're used to seeing with other apps. So on top here, notice I have English United States chosen, and on the second one I have Spanish United States. So I'm guessing it's basically just the dialect of Spanish that is spoken more in the United States. So if I go back, there's a few other options here. Dictionary results, I think that's a more literal translation of what you say. If it's on, detect end of speech, this will end the recording once you're done talking, kind of like Siri. Auto speak will read back the translation to you after you're done talking. And then there's a few options on the bottom to gift, rate, share, tweet, and follow the team, give them feedback, subscribe to their newsletter, and so on. So I'm going to go back to the main screen, and let's just do a quick sample here and see how well the iPhone does. I'm doing a review on Everything iCafe of a new app for the iPhone called iTranslate. So you see, pretty spot on. Obviously it's not going to get Everything iCafe as one, website. It's not that intelligent, but you can see it pretty much got all my words. And if I was to hold this up to someone who is speaking Spanish and show it to them, I think they would kind of get the gist of it. Likewise, if I speak the very little amount of Spanish that I know into the app, it does a decent job of translating it to English. So let me give this a try, and I apologize for all of the Spanish-speaking watchers. No hablo español. Yeah, so not so good there. Most likely that is probably a horrible accent that I have, but you kind of get the point. So I'm going to go ahead and go back to the settings menu. If I want, I could change this to another language, so let's change this to Korean even. And let's do one more. This is a test of iTranslate for iPhone on Everything iCafe. So what you'll notice there is it did not speak that language, which is actually kind of surprising. And because I paused a little bit, that was that end of speech auto recognition. So it looks like it actually might be doing something, not 100%, but you kind of get the point of the app. A very cool thing you could do is let's say it did end it early. I can type here and go, okay, I meant to put everything iCafe, and I'm going to write it this way so that the app can understand it. And there you go. So again, if you were speaking with someone who only spoke Korean, you only speak English, this is at least some way to get your message across to them and have some kind of, albeit slow, conversation. So I hope you enjoyed this review of iTranslate for the iPhone. Very useful app. I think it works very well, gets the point across. And I would recommend that everyone downloads this. It's free in the App Store and available now. Hope you guys enjoyed this review, and I will see you guys next time.